This here's a private club. Members only. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you. Ling is inside, if you want to talk to her.
Be careful. Trust no one in this place. We are a long way from your idyllic little village.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them. That sounds like a threat. I don't respond well to threats. Besides, Bay's only getting what he deserves. He brought this on himself. Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me. I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to. Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about? What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Ling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that. Kids say all kinds of things, Ling. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise. Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, Lon, let's go.
What? That's crazy.
You can't be serious. Ling would kill her.
No! You don't win someone's love by hurting someone else. Come on, Bay. Let's get out of here.
Oh, no, you don't!
No. What? What have you done? By the Emperor, you've killed her.
Now we can be happy, Bay. Just the two of us.
You monster.
Bay? Bay? No! I'm sorry, Bay. I never meant to hurt you. Not you. You. This is all your fault. You had to stick your nose in and wreck everything. Now Bay's dead, and you're going to pay.
Leaping tiger. Spirit thief. I need heal. Leaping tiger. Focus. This is it. Spirit thief. Leaping tiger. You'll never win. Spirit thief. That's much better. Leaping tiger. Spirit thief. Focus. Leaping tiger. Focus. You'll never win. That's much better.
That's much better.
Yes? I've said enough for the time being.
Are you getting slow in your old age, Jian?
Si sai pawao, te kotro tuaso. O sinsu kuku.
Ukir wir, no fantayana ukona ni pina tawa?
Wanakapir sari awaf, fancier surufus isinosaurus usuno.
Sata tawe ir, wanawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutok.
To fuwe ta wita ir ukarashita wewo.
Leaping tiger. Focus. See? Yeah.
Ukia fakania, ni ukarista wiper.
O nikasurier kwana no koni uknawata ir nik nipier.
Careful.
Wowo sun pununok, yapapap nasia iwira sa ir uth.
Usoir, ukuria teku noyo.
Well, hurry up and train the girl, Jian. She's clearly not the type who likes to be kept waiting. You wouldn't teach her if she were.
O noyo iwakitsu sa irako ashosi.
Wo anania ifewir uk sonarok noka uk snapir.
O sinsu kukapir fuku.
Ikirnik tinepiru, wo iferek uk son puno. Tawe ir kawana ir sonir iboki.
I think it's time we were leaving, don't you, Jian?
Ir kana, wo nikasuri ir kwana no kasa ir iroro.
You think you'll live until next year, Jian? You know our paths will cross on the field of battle sooner than that.
To fuwe ta wita ir ukarashita wewo.
That's much better.
Pretty.
Wo afaweer sun urk vonir ook. Oeksier sa feet kup wo sarkir.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence!
Koni Onayu Tashika Wheel Fonil Sataraponi?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
I work for the Ministry of Harmony, so leave me alone. Make no trouble here in Tien's Landing. We've had enough. Every day I hear the sound of the cocks crowing, the peasants singing, and the minister wailing. The minister isn't a bad sort, if you can learn to ignore the sobbing. I work for the Ministry of Harmony, so leave me alone.
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own. The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Sheng oversees nothing in this dying town. Nothing but failure! This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision. I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea. Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me. What are you talking about? I haven't given you anything. Although I will need that back when you're done. Oh, and I am certainly not going to tell you that the ruins can be reached by heading across the footbridge and out the west gate of town. It wouldn't be proper. Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the imperial city. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. and then the pirates would kill you. Rue announced 3 days ago that he was going to close the Great Dam, but first he stopped at the tea house for a bowl of wine. As far as I know, he's still there. Minister Sheng has been reduced to a tour guide. The tea house is the large building just down the hill from here, near the entrance to the town. Minister Sheng remembers when fly... I suppose in theory you could... I recently saw a large fleet of flyers pass by. Minister Sheng held out hope that they had come to escort him away from this demeaning post and back to the Imperial City. But the flyers never stopped in Tien's Landing. They headed upriver towards the pirates' camp. No doubt they went there to refuel, though where they are now I could not say. Excellent. Truly good news. I haven't anything else to do. I'm still hours away from committing suicide. Ah, my favorite subject. Ask and Sheng, Imperial Minister of Harmony for this entire region, will let you bask in the glory that is... me. Don't... Why... How dare... Yes, you are right. I am minister of this bleeding pus-pool of a town. And yes, it is because I am in disfavor. Are you through? Because you haven't yet picked on my appearance or my family history. Why stop short of completely obliterating the last little bit of dignity to which Minister Sheng clings? Woe to Sheng that his sole ally is an uneducated simpleton. The Ministry of Harmony oversees taxes and executions for this entire region. Judge Fang, the Chief Minister of Harmony, he didn't want me anywhere near the seat of power. He sent me here, an exile as unjust as any in the history of the Empire. Jealousy! You see, by the rosters of the imperial bureaucracy, I am next in line for Fang's job. It was only a matter of time until Minister Sheng ascended to his position. Fang does not think much of me, so he banished me to this remote branch of the Ministry of Harmony. Now one of his lackeys will take my rightful position as his successor. The shame! Since the Great Dam opened and the lake drained, there has been a ship trapped in port and the sailors are growing increasingly rowdy. Some of them got drunk and set fire to the Ministry of Harmony's office. That is the ruin of it over there. What can be done? The sailors want to leave as badly as the town wants them gone, but until the dam is closed, their ship isn't going anywhere. I'm sure Captain Ing down by the pier would offer you some sort of reward to close the Great Dam and free his ship. That is what we in the Ministry of Harmony call a hint. The humiliation that a dread and mighty lord such as I should be reduced to answering the questions of simple folk. Oh, please, ask away. Minister Sheng, that's Imperial Minister Sheng of the Ministry of Harmony, has nothing better to do than act as your guide to local customs. A ship was in port when the Great Dam opened and the river drained. Now it is trapped here. The sailors behaved for a time, but now they've gone mad with boredom. I'm sure Captain Ing, down by the pier, would offer you some sort of reward to close the Great Dam and free his vessel. That is what we in the Ministry of Harmony call a hint. Minister Sheng may be banished to this festering boil of a town, but I refuse to learn anything of its history. There is far too much for me to worry about as it is. Ask your questions of the old fool who crouches on the north side of the square, muttering to himself about the old days. Directions? Are you taunting Minister Sheng? This is not the Imperial City. One could hardly get lost in a place like this. Just look around and you'll find what you seek. Minister Sheng needs doers, not askers. What has happened to the helpful but silent peasant that was once a staple of the Empire? It is true I am knowledgeable and well-traveled. Very well, let me elucidate. A giant among men, superb, the best emperor ever. Surely he will soon allow me to return to the Imperial City. Surely. Of course, I hold all the Emperor's advisors in the highest esteem. Death's Hand serves the Emperor, as do we all. He is a trifle terrifying, however. But I respect him. Oh, yes, I respect him so very, very much. Oh, I miss it so. And it misses me, I am sure. A grand place, but I fear I shall never see it again. Even the mention of the name brings sorrow to Minister Sheng's heart. Please, let us discuss some other topic. Recollecting the grandeur of the Imperial City in these mean and meager surroundings is too cruel a tragedy to bear. Yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam, and I never said that.
That's much better.
Konio nuyu, kukiir tatasinan. Sun puno onu yusir tai kunpa ibanano pir ni wonun. Wo kausoir no ka wowo tarwail shaksir fino pifu. Owo sair o yukap tantharundano wo tarwair shathir owo. Wo kausoir no ka wowo tarwail shaksir fino pifu. Wo noir efuir uk sun nortfonir sier sisitu. Satha afsoir uk napir anigir ninpir. Usosir uthak tarwair shathir owosu. Owo sair o yukap tantharundano wo tarwair shathir owo. Onu yuir napair wo choir shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan. Sair sankut noka wo napar akwaifan u nakwair kosuair. Ukir rafir sasir sonsirafir. Usosir uthak tarwair shathir owosu. Sair sankut noka wo napar akwaifan u nakwair kosuair. Ukir rafir sasir sonsirafir. Onu yuir napair wo choir shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan. Usosir uthak tarwair shathir owosu. Sair sankut noka wo napar akwaifan u nakwair kosuair. Ukir rafir sasir sonsirafir. Ok yoir rufir ni sair shenefushpa, sair renkipa, sair thinopi wuwuth u sair wansan. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwail shaksir finopifu. Onu yuir napair wo choir shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan.
Wo siwania sa ia sakaku usawa ia nu pakpoporo. Ukniko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowia sonsi ia wo yowia.
piat shatia kraka ea nano uksaro wono fatasia. Noko wo ifawea ok kun one wipifia. Piat shatia kraka ea nano uksaro wono fatasia. Niko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ya wo yo wea. Ni wupa ea kupu sa ea elwath kraka ea nano uksaro iso wak mikano wo napiat shatia uko. Ni wu sosawa ea wak tasi no ni nano yopa napia ifa ea ok. Ni wupa ea kupu sa ea elwath kraka ea nano uksaro iso wak mikano wo napiat shatia uko. Niko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ya wo yo wea. Wo noa ea sususatia sonsi fania sonsi ifo. Niko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ya wo yo wea. Kutkosi wiwa ya wo nova ya ifa wia okta wiki no. Utata ya okayowe ya fonia sisa ya trusta pafawe ya towe. Noko wo ifa wia ok kun one wipifia. Aworth utkua wo kokopia kawa ya elwoth.
You again. What do you want now? Can't you see we're busy? Figurine? You mean that clay statue? Pretty little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it.
Sleeping tight. That's much better.
Wait! Stop hitting me! Just take the figurine. Take it! I didn't mean to cause no trouble. I just wanted the figurine because it reminds me of my ma, is all. I ain't seen her in so long. I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
I'm grateful you agreed to close the dam for me.
You don't remember? Have you been drinking?
I am Captain Ing. This is my ship, the Lucky Knight. My crew and I were trapped here in Tien's Landing when the river drained. You promised to close the dam so I could take my ship and my men and leave this place. Don't you remember?
please, I offer a large reward for little effort. Just get the key to the ruins from Minister Sheng and close the dam so my ship and my men can leave this accursed town forever.
Oya wea no pa ia fuk no sonkut wivra irguk. Utata ia oka yowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia towia. Utata ia oka yowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia towia. Piershat uk ni uksa ia sun puno kanhun wo ushashia uksa hia kaaf. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia. E pafawe ea kosawia toa.
Koni onuyu, kuki tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ibnano pir ni wonun. Wo yakuptir, ni shin warawair, wo suyir kak. Akwi wo ofir, san kasowir wo siyutana. Onuyuir napair, wo kwair shapshir fan onuyusair ikupan.
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine day to you. What can I sell you? Well, I make my living by knowing people. I can clearly see that you are of the finest sort. That is to say, the sort with silver ready in hand. Could I interest you in some seed? What about a pitchfork? I have hay as well. I'm afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tian's Landing, they took all the wind maps with them. There are those who say... but it is not important. Some say that Death's Hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire. However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him. Absolutely not. How dare you question our beloved Emperor? Absolutely not. Please stop talking to me. If you will desist from your traitorous talk, we can speak once more about buying and selling. I have the finest selection of seed, I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fishnets, and superb boat scrubbers. I have a cloak so warm it's like a weapon against the cold. I have a scrubber so good that it cleans like magic. Who wouldn't want a basket so big you can carry 2 babies in it? Very well. When you're ready to spend, I am ready to sell.
Everything I am, I owe to the Emperor.
This town needs the river to survive. If someone doesn't close the dam, we're doomed. There are ghosts wandering the land. I won't leave my house after dark.
The Emperor won't allow those slaving pirates to keep attacking the villages. You'll see. I hear strange sounds coming from the ruins at night. They say it's ghosts, but I don't believe that.
What do you want? I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't know Old Chan. If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week older than me. Of course, we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tien's Landing. Why, most of them don't even remember what it was like before the flood. "18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the empire, including the great dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the Emperor would tell us, surely. One day, the great dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed. The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs. Some folks climbed to the roofs of their houses and refused to leave. We survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion, but the water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over too, and when I woke, I found the water had stopped rising. The great dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the imperial city. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the Emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will never know. The crewmen who manned the great dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave never knowing. A few months ago, the Emperor's engineers and soldiers left. They just went off in the night. Soon after, the great dam opened on its own. There wasn't anyone around. The water drained, revealing the old ruins. And underwater these 18 years. And now they're back. I don't know what made the great dam open. Some say it was ghosts. They say those who died in the town don't want to be forgotten. You look like you know how to fight. You look like you can stand up for yourself, so you don't understand. We are villagers. We farm and fish. We live at the mercy of the gods, nature, and the Emperor. If one or all of these masters is kind, it is good. If one or all choose to be cruel, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to get the fish hauled in. I don't know that you're wrong, but everyone has to make their own choices. Pray you never have to make some of the choices I have.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dried up, pirates everywhere. This is worse than the long drought.
Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time. Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Sa iriakawak, kokonato siiri panoneniko.
You leave this young one alone, you mangy old fox. She looks fit to break you in half. Might do us all a favor.
Sa iriakawak.
You leave this young one alone.
Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Life seems normal enough here. You could almost ignore all that has happened.
Well, this has already become an educational trip. From what you discussed with Hui, it would seem we are indeed tied to important events.
I have concerns as well. Hui convinced me that your master is the glorious strategist. Tell me, Dawnstar, what are your earliest memories with him?
Your question would be better directed at his favorite student. She was at the school for 3 years before I arrived.
We'll focus on you quite a bit by the time we are done, given the Spirit Monk connection. But I asked Dawnstar what she remembers.
The only thing I know about my life before coming to the school is that I was not wanted, probably because of the bad omens I was born under.
Bad omens? What makes you think that? You said you don't know anything.
I know because of my name. It's one of the few details Master Li was told. I was named for a red glow opposite the morning sun, like a distant fire.
No. No one besides you has a claim to surviving the dirge attack. Don't worry, you are safe on your pedestal.
It fits the time, but that just confirms my thoughts about being born under a bad omen. What could be worse than this attack on Dirge and the Water Dragon?
If that is the most troubling thing you learn about your birth, consider yourself lucky.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help. No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Strange enemies. I will answer what I can. Be well, my friend. I am honored that you have chosen me.